Welcome back, you lovely bunch. Thanks for tuning in again. I hope you're all doing good. As you can see, it's a beautiful day here in the UK. Do you know what? I know this might sound weird, but days like today make me really miss commuting to work. Why is that? You'd think I'd miss those summer day commutes, but for some reason, it's the winter ones. And I think I've worked out why I liked commuting in winter quite so much. So I'd ride to work every day, regardless of the weather, whether it was cold, wet, icy, sunny, I'd be out there. And you know what? This is what I think makes me miss commuting. Because if I don't go out riding on days like today when it's completely miserable, I don't feel like I appreciate the sunny days. And honestly, with good gear, it's not that bad. I mean, luckily it's not that cold today, it's just torrential rain. So the plan is a 3-hour commute to work, which basically means I'm going to ride an hour and a half that way and then ride an hour and a half back home, and that'll be my 3-hour commute to work. And obviously the bike of choice is the Marin, the ultimate winter bike. I'm loving this bike at the moment, and yeah, I'm fully kitted up, waterproof trousers, waterproof jacket, quite snug. So I'm already like 45 minutes into this ride, so there is in fact only 2 hours 15 minutes left of getting soaked. So let's see if I feel the same about commuting in the winter at the end of this ride as I do at the start. Right, let's go and enjoy some of this lovely British winter. I didn't actually think this road was going to be quite so flooded. I mean, flooded, it's just basically a stream, look. I don't mind getting a little bit wet. Do you know what I find frustrating about winter? Making vlogs. Like, the camera gets wet, it gets all like steamy sometimes. When the mic gets wet, it sounds like I'm all muted, muffled, underwater. The quality of the video isn't as nice when it's wet, dark and grim and grey, you know? It just makes it a bit more of a struggle. But the actual riding, like, yeah, it's wet. I mean, I think we're pretty lucky we don't get like minus 20 degrees here. I'd much rather this rain and a bit of sloppiness on the floor than like minus 20 and ice everywhere. It's all wet, there's leaves everywhere, but there's a lot more grip than ice. So that's why I don't really mind it. I mean, at least I can ride. I would still rather be doing this than riding on the Zwift. I think being outside is just better for me, you know. After spending the last 2 days in the garage riding because of this weather, I'm quite enjoying this. I mean, I use the word enjoying quite loosely there. Oh, I mean, look at me. I'm like absolutely drenched. So for anyone wondering, it's the chrome storm shield jacket and trousers, I think, and I'm dead waterproof, and I've got these like gyro booty things that are keeping my feet nice and warm and snug. No gloves at the minute because it's not that cold, and honestly it's a pain in the arse trying to push buttons on the camera with gloves on, so quite often I just opt for cold hands. But like I was saying, the hardest thing for me about winter is like filming, you know. Well, actually, 2 things that are hard about winter for me. Getting out the door is quite hard. Once you get out the door and you're riding, it's fine, I don't care. But like leaving the house when it is like this, a little bit tricky. But then mainly, the thing I find most annoying is filming. And I barely get to film anything because if I get the camera out, it gets soaked and it's just a pain in the arse trying to like, I've got like a wind muff on there. But when that gets wet, I sound like Bane from Batman. Is it Bane? You know, it was Batman. That one, not Batman, the other guy with a funny mask on. Anyway, right, we're going to carry on. Now I've finished waffling. Is it just me that prefers this to riding indoors on the trainer? Is it? Let me know down below. Right, let's carry on. Do you know one of the things I really, really like about riding in bad weather? There's nobody about. It's so quiet. There's no one out. No one's stupid enough to be riding or walking dogs. you know what, guys, it's going to be no surprise to you that I've discovered that having really good winter gear makes winter a lot more enjoyable. Actually, I was about to say, like, enjoyable is a bit of a strong word, but I genuinely just enjoyed a 3-hour ride in the rain. What's going on? Makes no sense at all, you know? I'm blaming the bike and the equipment. I'm pretty confident that this bike is going to get a lot of use this winter. I mean, if it stays like this is the ideal bike for it. I bloody love it. It's got everything you need. 1x group set, wide clearance, 34mm tyres, carbon bars which help dampen some of them vibrations. The only thing that I feel like I'm possibly missing is a carbon seat post, but do I need it? Probably not. Right, do you know what? I think riding this bike today has actually cleaned it off. It's looking a lot cleaner than it was when I had it in the house this morning. Right. And actually, another good thing about riding in the rain is when you wash your bike, all that grit and grime comes off pretty easily because it's already wet. Another thing, I'm not actually Stravaing anything at the moment. I've got no bike computer, don't turn it on, just enjoying riding. I look at the time when I go out and I look at the time when I finish my ride, and that's how long I've ridden. Don't care about the speed, the distance, the time, the climbing, none of that. Just enjoying the miles at the minute. Right, thank you as always for watching. Remember to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys very soon. Bye.